All right, so I've been down here on this little shore for a couple hours now. Kind of wraps around, and then there's a little bit more of this business over on the other side. There's a lot of old stuff. I've dug some interesting things. Nothing really that's astounding, dug a parasol ring and a couple other little things like that. Some old. I found a garter clip around the corner, but finally, I got. I don't know if you can see it. This little guy. So I have no idea what it is other than the fact that it's copper and it's round. So let's see. That definitely looks to be a copper, but that is a copper that has seen a lot of salt water. So looks like a large cent. Huh, okay. It looks like maybe a coronet or matron. So yeah, I'm going to be very gentle with it. We'll see what we got. That's exciting though. Looks like I got a fairly good little spot here. Okay, so I thought I'd get this on video too. This is the third one of these guys I found. And I'm not sure what they are. I've never seen them before. These little lead circles with 5 holes in them. See that? That's the third one I've found down here in within 10 square feet. I honestly don't know what that is. I'm going to have to look into that. Maybe talk to a couple of folks, because that's not something I've ever found before. All right. Looks like I just dug another little copper underneath this rock. Boy, that is... I don't know if there's anything left on that. Oh, actually, it might be a button. That little hole in the middle. Oh, we'll see. Still very cool to find a little bit of roundness. All right, so this is what I ended up with out there. I was out there for about 2 hours, and I stayed right along the high tide line, since it was high tide while I was there. And this is very encouraging. This is an area that's been kind of continuously inhabited since mid 1600s. So there is a possibility for some very old stuff out there. And honestly, it doesn't look like it's ever been detected. So you can see, this area over here is all kind of, the junky stuff I found. The head stamps here are really not that old, probably, 50s or 60s looking at them. A couple little bits of brass in through here. And then there is, where'd it go? I think this is part of an old oil lamp fixture. I'm not entirely sure. But some, maybe from another lamp, some copper. Anyways, not a whole lot of modern stuff. One pull tab the entire time I was out there. Now, we've got some of this lead stuff here. This one's really cool. Whoops. Actually got tiny little copper nail still in there. I do not know what these are unless they're, curtain weights or hem weights that are handmade. Looks like a broken seine weight there. Some kind of other things. This is kind of neat, a little garter clip. Then this, never seen anything quite like that before. It looks like a, used to hang something. But anyways, getting into this, we've got a parasol ring here, nice big copper spike, tiny little copper nail, an absolute heartbreaker right there. I thought I was onto something pretty nice. And a very, very, very tiny little cross. Very fragile. I'm gonna be very careful of that. This guy here ends up, I'm pretty sure it's a brass button. It's got that kind of sparkly brass look to it. Now this, I'm going to assume it's a King George II. Um, Man, it's worked pretty hard. Almost nothing to see on the back. You can just make out the bust there, and then right up the top about 11 o'clock looks like an S, which would make sense for Giorgio's. So anyways, yeah, I'm excited to go back down there and see what else there is. Alrighty.